Hello guys, welcome back to the Brutal Investor channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. In this episode, we're going to talk about another project that recently got listed on Coinbase, and this project is called RAI Finance or the SOFI token, right? Again, as always guys, I highly recommend you guys to do your own research on any of the projects we cover on our channel. And for this project, I recommend you guys to go to the website rai.finance in order to learn more about this project, right? So before we talk about RAI Finance, I want to talk to you guys about Gateio. Gateio is a centralized exchange that is known for listing low market cap gem tokens way before they get listed on major centralized exchanges such as Binance or Coinbase. What this means is if you have a Gateio account and you buy these low market cap tokens, you not only have a high chance of making 10, 20, 50 or even 100x, but you also buy it before anybody else, thereby buying it at an extremely low price point for a fraction of a cost, right? And by using the link in the description to set up your Gateio account, or by using the link on the screen to set up your account, you not only get an opportunity to make a ridiculous a number of profit, but you also have a 30% trading rebate that you can also claim as well, right? And by using the link in the description to sign up for Gateio account, you're also supporting this channel, for which I thank you in advance. So going back to the CoinMarketCap page for this token, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to rely on the information presented on CoinMarketCap's page for this token, but this is only going to be a peripheral analysis, which means you need to do your own in-depth research before you put your hard-earned money on this token, right? So what is RAI Finance? RAI Finance is a protocol designed to provide DeFi with a wider range of assets, a higher amount of liquidity, and diverse set of financial use cases. So one of their main focus is to provide the DeFi world with a wider range of assets, a higher amount of liquidity, and a diverse set of financial use cases, which is not necessarily available in the DeFi space in a consistent basis. And that's basically what RAI Finance is aiming to offer, right? So when this feature set is combined with the cross-chain compatibility of the Polkadot ecosystem, it eliminates fragmentation across the existing DeFi ecosystem by bringing a complement of new assets and a higher amount of liquidity to decentralized finance. So not only are they trying to bring this to the table, but they're also trying to make this cross-chain compatible thanks to Polkadot's ecosystem, because they're trying to become a part of the Polkadot ecosystem. It eliminates fragmentation within the DeFi ecosystem, and thereby bringing a complement of new assets. So this will definitely achieve a lot more exposure and will bring in a complement of new assets and higher amount of liquidity to decentralized finance, which a lot of other projects are lacking, right? So that's basically what we have with regards to RAI Finance from CoinMarketCap's page. So let's go to the website itself, which is rai.finance, where you can learn more about this project and get other important document exposure in order to do your own research, right? So right off the bat, they are stating that RAI Finance is a decentralized finance application that provides digital asset users with social trading system, aggregated swap, and heterogeneous blockchain. So these are all some of the features that are available, which RAI Finance is trying to bring to the table, right? So this project is officially launched in Ethereum as well as on Polygon. So it's available on both of these blockchains. It's trying to make itself available on the Polkadot ecosystem as well, which will make it fully cross-chain compatible, right? So if you want to access this platform, you can click on the enter button to enter this dApp. But if you see, this is kind of like their user interface, both on mobile version as well as on the web version as well. It's a pretty clean and user-friendly interface. If you scroll below, here they talk about other features that are available. So it is cross-chain compatible and it is focused on social trading, which a lot of other DeFi applications are not focusing on, right? So when you scroll below, they have the RAI Finance product list, which is STS, or Social Trading System, combines both digital asset trading and socializing. So it provides an opportunity for people to socialize while they're doing trading. So that's the STS feature. Swap function, which is the fastest way to swap and go with your multi-chain assets. So although it's not yet available as of now, it is something that will be available on RAI Finance, where you can literally trade between different multi-chain assets, and you can do it from their platform itself, right? So the third component is governance, so decentralized governance for the protocol upgrade. So they do have decentralized governance, which is a component of their platform as well, which means you can participate in the governance aspects of their platform by holding on to their token, right? So these are some of the main key use case and benefit of this platform and the token itself. So socialize your DeFi experience. So create and share index token set. So this is something that you can do with Rai Finance, participate in decentralized governance, analyze investment data from other portfolio managers. So these are all things that you can do from their platform. And if you see, you can clearly analyze, you can invest, and you can participate in the DAO all in one platform, right? So here they have their white paper, which I highly recommend you guys to read through, which will provide you a lot of information about this project. If you do want to consider investing in this project, please do your research by reading through the white paper, right? And if you see their token, initially I think it was RAI, but now they've changed it to SOFI, which is the token that has been listed on Coinbase, and this is their contract address, so please use the right contract address because there could be scams or fakes. It is a native token for the Rai Finance ecosystem, and it's an essential component of the protocol and employs many functions in the ecosystem. So obviously, like we touched upon, governance and several other utilities of the SOFI token itself, and this token is obviously available on these exchanges. We'll cover about the exchanges shortly. So SOFI was rebranded from Rai since November 2021. For more details, please visit Rai Finance rebranding. So Rai is a token that we already covered in our channel. It was something that we covered before November 2021, but after November 2021, the token is officially known as SOFI, which is something that you can read about as a part of their rebranding program by clicking on this link, right? So if you scroll below, you can see some cool graphics with Web 3.0, which is one thing that they're mainly focusing on, and Web 3.0 is kind of like the hot topic of the Polkadot and Kusama ecosystem, so they are definitely planning to be a part of those ecosystems pretty soon. If you see the contributors, there are contributors to this platform, which is Alphabet, NGC, League of Traders, Avalanche, Chainlink, Kobak, Littentree, Launchpool, The Graph, Korean Polkadot Alliance, Bounce Certified, Tidal, and Darwinia. So these are all projects that many of them are also planning to be a part of the Polkadot ecosystem themselves. Others are just standalone projects on Ethereum or other platforms, which are also supporting the Rai Finance, right? So if you scroll below, you can clearly see that they have the social media information on the bottom left, which you can use to be a part of their community, right? So if you scroll to the top, there's not much information apart from this one. It's a pretty cool website which has provided clear and concise information, bite-sized pieces, which will definitely help a lot of people understand this project easier, right? So if you go to the coin market cap page for this token is ranked 568th by market cap on coin market cap, and it's currently trading at 37.6 cents at the time I'm making this video, with about 58 or close to 60% increase in the past 24 hours. Again, this is the worst time to buy this token because the token is already pumping like crazy, and I would not recommend you to buy this token because of the Coinbase listing and announcement. This token has shot up through the roof. I'll show you the price of this token right now in the charts, and you can clearly see that this token has been like pumping like crazy because of the Coinbase listing. So this is the best time to dump this token if you already have this token, but it's not the best time to buy this token, right? So be careful about that. The market cap, despite this much pumping, this token is only having a market cap of $65.8 million. It's still a low market cap gem token. It has strong fundamentals, and it is obviously listed on Coinbase, and it will definitely get a lot of high prominent exchange listings pretty soon. But despite all of this, the market cap is still less than $100 million in market cap, which is quite surprising. But this only shows that this project is only getting started, right? So there's definitely a high opportunity for you to, make long-term gains. But despite that, if you want to buy this project right now, you will lose a lot of money because it's pumping like crazy and it's red hot. It's the best time to dump and not a time to buy, right? If you scroll below, the max supply, again, this tokenomics is one of the weakest parts of this particular project. The max supply is 1 billion tokens, and the circulating supply is only 18% of the max supply. which is quite bad in a sense where you really cannot expect this token to pump for very long. I think the dumping phase is going to come pretty soon, especially now that the Coinbase listing has happened. Maybe after a few days, once the pump has reached its peak, this token is going to dump like crazy, and that's when the tokenomics of this token will drag the price of this token far down, which is unfortunate, but this is the scenario because of the extreme max supply and extremely low circulating supply, right? So that's something that you definitely need to watch out for. This project can dump very hard, and it is going to dump very hard in the upcoming days, right? So you need to be extremely careful about that. So when you look at the price charts, as I said, if you look at the price chart, you can clearly see that this token has literally gone vertically upwards. But if you see overall, the price of this token has gone significantly down since its initial price point of 73 cents as of 28th of December 2021. And since then, this token has gradually declined. In fact, it was quite steep when it was going down to about 37 to 38 cents as of 10th of January. But it kind of had a brief peak, reaching upwards of 59 cents per token, but it didn't last very long because it jumped immediately, and then it continued to go down and down and down, and it reached an all-time lows of 21 cents per token as of 28th of February 2022. But then it started going up, obviously because of the Coinbase listing, and it is going to dump anytime soon, which is why you need to be very careful. Even though this is not a token that is pumping to its previous all-time highs, it's nowhere even close to its initial base price point, it is still going to be dumping heavily. And if you see the history, this has dumped quite significantly multiple times in the past, and I wouldn't really make this as an exception, right? So this is definitely going to dump, and I think if you want to buy this token, the best price to buy this token is at 23 or even 24 to 25 cents per token, but this is the worst time to buy this token, right? So not financial advice, just letting you know my opinion. If you take a look at the Bitcoin comparative as well, it's pretty similar to dollar comparative. The token has been kind of like dumping since the early stages of this token rebranding. The token was worth 1100 satoshis per token as of 28th of December, but since then the token has gradually decreased, occasionally making irrational pumps and dumps. But if you see this phase that we are right now, it's 6,900 satoshis per token. It's an irrational pump and dump, right? It is going to dump extremely hard, so be very careful, because Bitcoin, in the Bitcoin price point, it seems to be this token is quite more volatile than the dollar comparative. So you'll be losing a lot of money pretty soon if you buy this token at this price point with Bitcoin comparative, right? So I think dollar comparative is the most safest bet for this particular token. And even in the dollar comparative, you can only buy this token at certain price points in order to make use of the pumps and dumps. But this is definitely not the time to buy this token with both dollar comparative as well as Bitcoin comparative, right? So when you look at the markets itself, this token is obviously listed on Huobi Global, Bithumb, and Bitmart. It's not even listed on Gateio. It's listed on Coinbase, but it's not listed on Gateio, MEXC, and several other exchanges. That shows that sometimes Coinbase gets ahead of several other exchanges, which includes Gateio, Binance, Huobi Global, not just Huobi Global, but OKEX and other exchanges. So it's kind of like the opposite for this particular token, because usually Gateio and several other kind of like mid to lower tier exchanges list this token first before the major exchanges listed. But for this particular situation, it seems like it's the opposite, where Coinbase has listed this token prior to Gateio, MEXC, as well as OKX to have listed this token, right? But that doesn't mean that you can't really buy good quality gems from Gateio. I'll touch upon that again by the end of this video. But if you see, Huobi Global and Coinbase are probably the best options to buy this token from if you do want to buy this token. Apart from that, I wouldn't really trust any of the other exchanges. Bithumb is a Korean exchange, so if you can and have opened your account there and done some test purchases and withdrawals, and if it has worked for you, then Bithumb is probably going to be the best option for you. But for others, Huobi Global is probably the best option for you, right? So what's my final verdict on this token, guys? I think this token has a good short-term price potential and a long-term price potential, provided the project has a lot of like hype around it, and a lot of people start using this platform. I think they rebranded it because they're token was performing quite badly, but I still believe that this token has a good long-term potential because of what it's trying to offer. And once it goes cross-chain, it will only get more exposure. If you believe that this is a good token for a short-term potential, that's also fine. But you need to make sure that the erratic pumps and dumps are something that you need to be very careful with, because it can pump and can dump pretty rapidly as well, right? So I would say the short term, the token price is going to continue to going down, but occasionally it will reach maybe 30 to 35 cents per token every once in a while, and it will dump to maybe 20 to 23 cents per token. So you need to be very careful with that. But long-term price potential of this token is dependent on a lot of other factors, which includes the fact that this token gets recognized by multiple different users in different chains, and once it goes fully cross-chain, there will be lots of users who will get exposed to this token, and that can potentially pump the price of this token to 80 cents per token in the next 3 to 5 years from now, or even cross $1 per token in the next 3 to 5 years from now. But that's still not a guarantee, right? So again, going back to the Gateio, if you take a look at the Gateio exchange, you can see a lot of low market cap tokens that are pumped extremely high. If you also want to get an action of 10 to 20x or even 100x gains, then you can use the link in the description below or on the screen right now to set up your Gateio account and buy these low market cap gems to increase your opportunity of making multiple gains. By using the link, you're also supporting the Brutal Investors channel, for which I thank you in advance, right? Again, remember guys, you guys are not regular investors, you guys are brutal investors, so stay brutal. Thank you very much for watching my video, guys. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.